Namaste. Today we are starting the syllabus of class 12th biology, and the first unit here is reproduction. And in this first unit, the first chapter is about general reproduction. Reproduction consists of two terms, re and production. Re means again, and production means to produce. So when someone produces the organism of its own type, then it is called reproduction. There is one more term which is lifespan, and this lifespan means the time duration of an organism from birth to the death. And this lifespan may be either very small or very large on the basis of type of species. Means different species have different lifespans. As far as life cycle is concerned, the lifespan is, as I told you, from birth to death. After birth, After birth, the next phase is called juvenile phase. Juvenile phase is also called pre-reproductive period. This phase changes into reproductive phase. Reproductive phase changes into senescent phase or post-reproductive phase, and ultimately it is in death. So from birth to death, it is a lifespan. The organism reproduce only in this reproductive phase. Organisms cannot reproduce in juvenile phase as well as senescent phase. And when the organism, there is transition of phase from juvenile to reproductive, it is due to secretion of hormones. So here no reproduction because organisms are not able to produce hormones. Here reproduction takes place because hormones are secreted, and when organism reaches the senescent phase, then again there is no secretion of hormones, so organism cannot reproduce, and ultimately there is death. Here we are concerned mainly with the reproductive phase. In reproduction, the main process is fertilization. The events before fertilization are pre-fertilization events. Events after fertilization are post-fertilization events. In pre-fertilization, as you know that fertilization is fusion of gametes. So before fusion of gametes, there must be formation of gametes, that is gametogenesis. There must be gamete transfer, and generally male gamete transfer to female gamete. Then there is process of fertilization, and after fertilization, as a result of post-fertilization changes, the young one develop as a result of embryogenesis. Some more terms I would like to explain here to you about monocarpic plants. Monocarpic plants are those plants which flower once in their life. You know that most of the plants, they produce flower in their every growing season. They have a specific flowering season where they produce flowers. But there are certain flowers which produce flower once in their life after a long period of time. So the vegetative period is very long, and such type of plants which produce flower once in their life are monocarpic plants. Example, bamboos, they produce flower after vegetative period of 50 to 100 years. Strobilanthes kunthiana, it produces flowers after vegetative period of 12 years. One more term I would like to explain you, it is parthenogenesis. It is an explanation, it is an exceptional case because mostly there is fertilization, and after fertilization young one is produced. But there are some cases like honeybee, some birds like turkey and lizards where egg without fertilization develop into new organism. So when female gamete, that is egg, develop into new organism without fertilization, that is called parthenogenesis. So this was our first session. Next session I will provide you very soon.